Hi everyone, Grant K here for the Flame Premium Learning channel. In this video, we'll look at the mat container's alpha when it is brought into batch. What I'm about to show you is also applicable when working in BFX. So in the media panel, I have imported a piece of media with an embedded alpha. This could be a file sequence or a movie file, but it was combined as a mat container clip. Now I'll bring this mat container into batch, and I will composite it using a comp node and a background. Looking at the result view, you will see that there's a transparency issue with the alpha channel. So select the mat container clip in the batch schematic. Press F4 multiple times to cycle the fill and the alpha of the mat container. The alpha is a solid white frame and not the transparency channel that I expected. I'll call up the basic settings for the mat container and explode the timeline effects. Just as a reminder, a mat container is two clips placed in a container segment. This container also has a comp node and a color frame node. So the color frame node is causing the issue as it prevents the alpha from passing through the comp node. I'll just undo the last steps to bring back the mat container clip. I could have sworn that I imported this file correctly. Well, chances are I probably did. But there is a small setting that will cause this to happen for the following reason. When creating a mat container clip on import or using the Tools area, you have some settings to choose from. I'll switch back to the Media Hub and look at the general import settings. Create mat container is enabled, but you will also notice that Add Comp on Container is also enabled. So when importing as a mat container, the clip will automatically have a comp timeline effects applied to it. This is great for the timeline because when you add a mat container onto a video track, it automatically keys and shows the layers below. So the comp timeline effects automatically looks for a background input. This is typically the segments on the video tracks below. However, when comp does not have a background input, it automatically generates a color frame. This mixes with the mat container's alpha and could cause some head-scratching moments in batch. So should you disable the comp option if importing media with alpha to be used in batch? Not necessarily. If we switch back to batch and you already have this situation, you have two choices to remedy this. You could explode the mat container into separate clips as I did earlier. Or you could turn off the comp timeline effects in the clip. Select the mat container in the batch section of the media panel. Meta-click for the contextual menu and open it as a sequence. In the timeline view, select the mat container segment. Just turn off the comp timeline effects. The mat container stops looking for a background input, and now the alpha dominates the mat channel. You can close the sequence clip if you want. Going to batch, you will see the alpha's representation in the source node. And when looking at the result of the comp node, the mat container clip is now keying correctly at this point in the flow graph. So in summary, to get a handle on the mat container's alpha in batch, either explode the nodes or turn comp off inside the mat container. Comments, feedback and suggestions are always welcome and appreciated. Thank you for watching, and please subscribe to the Flame Premium Learning channel for future videos.